Hey guys, it's me Mr. 250, and welcome back to Trauma Center Under the Knife 2, the game that just takes drama and makes it into a whole new form. More drama on more drama. Oh no, doctor, you couldn't operate on me? I see I must have not been important enough to be operated on, and the like. So, let's continue with something called The Trace. As much as I do rat on this game, by the way, I actually do enjoy it. The gameplay's quite fun.
Hey!
And the story is sufficient, if a little over the top at time. I can't believe they still don't know where the president was taken. It's been so long since she was kidnapped. Man, do you really think she's gonna be alright? Well, they've determined that it was definitely Delphi, and I heard that they started negotiations. That's good. Maybe that'll buy him enough time to track him down. And what happened to the kidnapper they caught? He didn't tell them?
No.
It's not that he won't, he can't. He's still in no condition to be interrogated. His recovery from the wound itself looks good, but there have been signs of arrhythmia. It's to the point where we're discussing whether or not to insert a pacemaker. Are we going to be the one inserting a pacemaker? I wonder what'll happen to Miss Mayuzumi.
Yes.
I'm worried about her too, but we'll just have to hope she'll be okay. There's nothing we can do. A member of the Special Weapons, and I don't even know what voice I used last time, Tactics team mentioned something interesting. Would it be possible to attach a GPS to a pacemaker, which would allow us to track the suspect? I've heard about that kind of technology being used in the military. But are you implying you want us to implement that in our patient, Detective Buckley? Well, if we were to let him escape, he'd most likely lead us right to Miss Mayuzumi's location. At this point, we don't have time to waste on an interrogation that could lead us nowhere. So, you would really let the suspect escape on purpose? And you want Caduceus to go along with something like that? I know it's a gamble, but right now, it's the best course of action available to us.
No.
I'm totally against this. The suspect hasn't even completely healed yet. Even if we do insert the pacemaker, he still won't be able to do anything strenuous. I hadn't planned on telling you this, so please make sure you keep it confidential. But Delphi has demanded that any organization researching anti-guilt medication be dismantled. And if we don't respond within 72 hours, they've threatened to infect Miss Mayuzumi with guilt. Oh no! That's absurd! As a doctor, I still can't agree to go along with this. It puts the patient's life at risk. Listen, we're negotiating with you because you're his physicians. But my department is moving under the assumption that this operation is going to take place. If Caduceus won't proceed, we've considered having doctors from the HOA go through with it. Them? You can't be serious. Those slightly shifty but ultimately seeming like they're not that bad doctors, I'm sure they wouldn't refuse. Derek, 24 hours. What? We'll let the patient out of medical supervision for a maximum of 24 hours. If the police can't ascertain the president's location within that time frame, then the patient will be taken back into custody and brought here. Is that a deal, Detective? That sounds fine with me. No. Derek, we have to consider the best solution. Our patient's life is not the only one at stake. If we want to save Miss Mayuzumi, then we have to cooperate with them. Understood? Yes, sir. Thank you for your support. But if any abnormalities occur in the patient, please call off your operation immediately. We'll do the best we can to ensure that happens, but I can't make any guarantees. Alright, cool, pacemaker. Fancy pacemaker. I'm going to get started with the briefing. For this operation, we'll be implanting a pacemaker in the patient's chest. His condition remains unstable due to the weakening of his heart caused by the chest injury. The pacemaker we'll be putting in should remedy this. There's only one objective for this operation. Implant the pacemaker and activate it. Needless to say, this operation puts the patient's life at great risk. His cardiopulmonary functions have already gotten weaker. So if any problems arise, there's a high possibility that he could go into cardiac arrest, which I'm sure he will at least twice.
Please be careful.
Please be extremely careful. I understand.
All right, let's do this.
Let's begin the operation. It's dangerous, Doctor. Yeah, I know. They always are.
Let's begin the operation.
As she said, our patient's condition is questionable, so please be careful with the procedure. We won't be able to use the defibrillator while the pacemaker is being installed. If his heart fibrillates, please resuscitate him by massaging it. Which apparently is a real technique I found out after looking on the internet one day. Kinda cool. Alright, let's take a look. Can't be that bad, right? That looks fine. Alright, so let's set in the pacemaker.
Use the forceps.
Alright, let's attach the leads.
One down.
Alright, so let's make an incision.
Use the drain.
You got it.
Doctor, listen.
Now connect the lead before the lead before the blood pool forms again.
Use the forceps.
Insert the lead into its closest connection area with the forceps.
The sutures are ready.
Alright. And don't suture it in time. Give him some more vitals. Oh, I guess we don't have to do that, do we?
Use the drain.
Okay, let's try to do this a bit quicker so it doesn't bleed again. Oh, come on.
Well, that's done.
Attachment of the leads is complete. Alright, let's activate the pacemaker.
What the?
It doesn't seem to be functioning properly. Give me a second. Give it a good kick. It seems like there's a problem with the lead.
Vitals dropping.
Well,
This isn't good.
doctor, the patient's undergone cardiac arrest. Please massage his heart. Don't screw it up.
Doctor,
We have a pulse. Resuscitation was successful, doctor. Of all times to flatline, we have to stay alert. I'll watch the electrocardiogram. He could go into cardiac arrest again. But why didn't the pacemaker work properly?
this can't be.
What the? I can't believe this. What's wrong, Angie? The lead snapped. It's a faulty line, doctor. And the police are the ones who provided it. We need to give that detective a piece of our minds.
Angie,
Angie, the operation is what's most important right now. Let's get another lead ready.
Understood.
Right, I'll take care of it. Please retrieve both leads and replace them with this new pair.
Use the antibiotic
First,
gel.
disinfect the connection area with antibiotic gel. Okay.
Use the scalpel. Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. Use the forceps.
Okay. And then carry the lead off. Okay, gotcha.
Use the drain.
So basically backwards of what we just did.
The sutures are ready. Use the forceps. Use the forceps.
I feel like somebody...
Use the ultrasound.
Whoa, really?
Use the scalpel. What the? Use the drain. Use the forceps.
I'm trying.
The sutures are ready.
I think there was something that happened that I was supposed to pay attention to that I wasn't paying much attention to. So basically, they're not making us do a whole lot different for this operation, I feel.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. Well, that's done.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna activate it. There we go.
Dr. Stiles!
The pacemaker is activated and it's working properly. He'll be alright now. Let's get him closed up, doctor. That was easy enough. Just do it, undo it, and then do it again.
Operation complete.
Good job, doctor.
Stiles!
Doctor, I can't stand it any longer. We need to file a complaint with the police. They forced us to perform this operation and then gave us faulty equipment.
Angie,
You're right, Angie. I'll go with you. But all that aside, I'm more concerned about the burden on this patient. You're right. I hope he doesn't try to do anything rash, like try to escape. You mean like the very thing that we were talking about doing? I think that's what's going to happen. Alright, how did I do? I don't think I did too bad. B. Not bad, not bad. Yes, I understand. Right, we'll leave the rest to you. Derek, everything is proceeding as planned. The patient has escaped and the police are monitoring him. I hope that his condition stays stable. We're gonna have to go rescue him at some point. I know that as doctors, what we're doing here may seem deplorable. But this is a war, and our enemies are Delphi and Guilt. This maneuver may prevent more Guilt terrorism from taking place, and if that's the case, then I know we've done the right thing. We just have to keep our hopes up. And depend on the police to expose and eradicate what's left of Delphi.
Yes.
Yes! And of course, we doctors will be leading the way because that's what we do. Surgery, lasers, and scalpels in hand, we poke the enemy back, slowly and deadly. Very dangerous. We've agreed to accept their request for medical support. We're leaving in an hour. The location is the Edoth pharmaceutical site in Santa Balba. Balboa? It seems the tracking device led them right to their old research facilities. Nobody thought to look there? Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Well, whatever. As long as this raid crushes them for good. It's probably a trap.
All right, everyone.
Our cooperation with the strike force will be as an anti-guilt medical team. All personnel should be wearing Type 1 guilt protection equipment. And the Hands of Eclipsius have also been asked to participate. Eclipsius? Yeah. The HOA is saying that they'll treat the injured and perform guild operations if deemed necessary. It's like they're saying Caduceus has no place in this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, what do they want us to do then? Sit and watch them work? I know we're supposed to be one big doctor team, but still, I want to show them how it's done. We've got to stay calm, Tyler. There's still a chance that new guilt variation could show up. Everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Yes.
Yes, sir! I really do like this music. This is so good, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I think I remember this place. This facility was originally used for training, but it was abandoned after Delphi was exposed. As it turns out, though, those Delphi remnants repaired the place so they could use it as a hideout. Are there any major risks of conducting a raid? I mean, I'm sure there's tons. There's the possibility that more rooms have been added that aren't on the building schematic we have. But time is running out. My men are trained to do this, so there shouldn't be any problems. We'll back your teams up to the best of our ability. Delta Squad is in position. We're ready to enter the facility on your command. Alright, stand by for further orders.
Roger.
Roger. Adele, are you sure you can do this? This won't be a problem. We're ready to operate at a moment's notice. I'm a random loser doctor. Hey Angie. Don't the doctors from the Hands of Eclipsius look kinda weird? You're right. They look so intense. Adele. Attention all teams. Begin advancing. I repeat, commence the operation.
Roger.
Roger, we're going in. Yep, they're here. Please don't shoot, just don't shoot me. Come out where we can see you. Put your hands in the air and turn slowly against the wall. Don't point that thing at me, I don't want to die. Yeah, I don't want to die either, punk. Put your hands up now. This is Bravo Squad. Section 2 has been secured. I repeat, Section 2 is secured. 3 hostiles were seen moving. Ha! Now get them! Grg. Welp. 2 more men have been injured. Both have gunshot wounds to the chest and abdomen. Clear the airways of those with chest wounds. I'm ready to perform the operation. You, handle the next one. Understood. I'll have an x-ray taken immediately. Adele, you've already operated on 3 people in a row. Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. I performed surgery under these conditions before. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. There are so many injured being brought in. Is the mission not going according to plan? Seriously, I'm a little worried here. But geez, did you see those HOA guys performing their operation? What's up with that speed? All of them seem to be using the healing touch or some kind of imitation of it.
What?
Wait, all of them? I observed them as well. They all have amazing skill, even without the healing touch. Skills and concentration. It sounds like they really had made a spectacular breakthrough. But that alone wouldn't give them the power of the healing touch. I wonder if... Good. You secured the hostage. What? Her condition is... Alright, I'll speak with the doctors immediately. Have they found Miss Mayuzumi? Yes, but her condition seems abnormal, so they're hesitant to transport her. She may very well be...
Huh?
Did Delphi infect her with guilt? I'm sure they did. That could be the case. The route to her location has been mostly secured, but... We need to get in there, now. Do we have your permission, Chief? Be careful.
Angie!
Angie, let's go. Don't leave my side. Understood. Oh boy, we're going back in here again. This way, the hostage is over here. We're on our way. Miss Mayuzumi? Dr. Styles? Help me! They injected... Yeah, she's totally infected guilt into me.
What?
What? I mean, that's not unexpected. Ah, it hurts.
No!
I don't want to die. Please help me, Dr. Styles. It's alright, Miss Mayuzumi. Please just stay calm. I'm going to save you no matter what. Angie, get ready for an operation. We need to hurry. Yes, Doctor. Sure. Power reaction positive. Empty. Is that the one with the little things you gotta squeeze? Oh, I'm a little worried about that. President Mayuzumi has been infected with the guilt. Pimpty.
What?
Pimpty? That's the guilt that took Secretary Anderson's life. I think it. Yeah, I think that's what this is then. Yes. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Pimpty has the ability to create toxic, gelatinous fluid on the surface of organs, and it's known for its extremely powerful regenerative powers. Oh, I remember. This is the thing that was like a fluid. I remember, and it's got a core. Okay. The core of Pimpty can produce more fluid, while the fluid itself can regenerate the core. That's why we have a two-pronged objective when dealing with Pimpty. Use the nanomachines to remove the gelatinous fluid. Destroy the core of the laser to prevent the creation of more fluid. First, we'll inject anti-guilt nanomachines into the substance covering the right lung, which will lure the Pimpty core onto the surface of the organ. Then, use the scalar, what is that? Scalar laser against the core that appears. Oh, is that the fancy laser that we got that works better on it? Scalar, oh yeah, it's that laser Dr. Nigel developed to destroy this guild. Yes, it leaves behind less than 1% of the core's proteins. It's an extremely powerful laser, so don't aim it badly. Be careful, the strain of guild has a tendency to stay on the offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we of all people should know how dangerous Pimpty can be. And considering how both Kiriaki and Tetarti mutated, we can't let our guard down. You're right. Hands in air glasses.
Let's begin the operation.
Alright, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's get the operation underway, Doctor. Let's boost her vitals up a bit. Oh, come on, I didn't miss that. What do you mean? Yep, this looks like Pimpty. A gel-like fluid is covering the lung. That's how we know for sure that it's Pimpty. But this may be a mutated type, just like Kiriaki and Tetarti. That being said, something unexpected may occur, so let's be extremely careful, Doctor. First, inject the brown nanomachine into the hazy object inside the fluid. What?
Please
Oh,
inject
that
the
hazy
medication.
object.
It's
Whoops.
working.
Continue injecting it. Now I'm remembering this. Okay. Pimpty core's been confirmed. What? There are 2 cores!
What?
Is this its mutation then? Well, we still have to do something.
Use the laser.
The scalar laser is the most effective weapon against it. Let's try to destroy both cores. That was easy.
Chiral reaction is weakening. This can't be.
Whoa. That's interesting. It's split into 2. So that's how its mutation works. Still, the treatment plan for the mutated Kiriaki and Tetarti were the same as before. So, if the pattern holds true, we should be able to treat Pimpty just as before.
Alright, let's do
Right.
this.
If it's split into 2, then all we have to do is treat them both.
Use the laser.
Yes, Doctor. Destroy both cores with the scalar laser.
Use the laser. Use the laser.
I may have to use my healing touch just to
Use the laser.
keep this from going terrible. Luckily, this laser doesn't actually run out on us.
Use the laser. Use the laser. Vitals dropping.
I forgot this one actually does lower their vitals a lot, so we need to be careful. Okay, that's the only thing that's going to keep them from dying right away. Maybe. We need to treat them fairly quickly here. Sorry, I'm not saying a lot, I know. Oh, come on. Okay, we got one. Good job. It's not letting me do anything. What's happening? Oh gosh, it's doing weird things. Something's wrong with that remaining Pimpty. Did losing the other half make it unstable? Please hurry and destroy the remaining Pimpty.
Use the laser.
What do you think I'm doing?
Chiral reaction is weakening.
They're not gonna make it through this. Dang it. Yeah. I'm out of practice for that one, honestly. That's why I messed that up, I'm sure. They just didn't have enough vitals, and if I stopped to give them vitals, I think they were going to lose them faster than I could give them. The next day, Derek Styles did not show up at Caduceus, USA. It was only one mistake. Oh! Yeah, okay. Be right back. Dang it. I was actually doing pretty good this time, but it's just so hard to fight it when it goes into, like, Super Saiyan kill you mode. Even with the healing touch. Good lord. Let me give that a third shot, I suppose.
Vitals dropping. Chiral reaction is weakening.
There we go.
Chiral reaction is
That was
weakening.
fun. Yes, that was like fighting a beast. I'm glad we were successful, though. I agree, but don't let your guard down yet. There's still some affected areas that require treatment. That's it. Oh wait, oh, I forgot. No, they did it twice in the same one. I gotta say, that's probably one of the few, legitimately challenging things I've done so far in this game.
Doctor.
Doctor, are you okay? You look very tired. Yes, I'm alright. I'm just concerned about that other patient. You mean the one who escaped from the hospital? I'll go check on his condition after we're done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angie. I'm going to close her up now. You'll be fine. Stop it with your silly vital warning. There you go.
Great work.
Operation complete. Great work, Doctor. Yeah, we saved her. Aww. And I mean, honestly, I think I did pretty good, because if the difference between completing this mission and doing really good, I think, is really, really close. Like, if you mess up very much at all, then you don't complete the mission. I would imagine it would be very difficult to get a C rank on this and still beat the mission. Like, you'd have to try. Like, you'd have to know what to do. Dr. Stiles, I just heard that the patient who escaped from the hospital is back in custody. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Reporting in, Commander. We've discovered a hidden underground passage used as an escape route. We're in pursuit. But it looks like several of them have already gotten out. Understood. Contact local law enforcement. Have them set up a perimeter and inspection points on all roads.
Roger.
Yes, sir. So, those that escaped have the chance to regroup? Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll get the situation under control soon, sir.
Oh, no.
Ah, don't be so pessimistic, Chief Casal. I'd say the mission was more than half successful. After all, we did rescue President Mayuzumi. And the Hands of Eclipsius were able to play a very major role. This will be good for the team. Mr. Mercer, I wouldn't say anything has succeeded so long as the threat of guilt exists. Well, that is true. Yes, be so super pessimistic about it. Well, we haven't finished yet. That's gonna be it for today. That might actually be the last part of Chapter 5, however, unfortunately, because of the mission that we just did, I am quite a bit over time. My time, not your guys' time. So, we're gonna have to stop there for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, though, and next time we'll see a shift in power. I'm sure we're gonna have some important things to say, and we're gonna go after Delphi, and it's gonna be all heroic and amazing and stuff, and we're gonna have all sorts of Drama Center fun. Thanks for watching. Bye!